Here we've got the integral x sine x evaluated from negative pi up to pi, and this is a product with a not easily identifiable u substitution, so we'll go ahead and do integration by parts. We'll let u equal x, and the derivative of u here equals the derivative of x. We'll have dv set to sine x, and then we'll integrate that to find that v equals negative cosine x. With integration by parts, we'll go across the top first and then down over. So what we'll start with is negative x cosine x evaluated from negative pi to pi minus the integral evaluated from negative pi to pi of negative cosine x. And because it's negative here and a negative here, we can change that to a positive cosine x dx. And now we just need to solve this integral, and then we should be ready to start evaluating. So we've got negative x cosine x, and this integral, the integral of cosine, is just sine. So what we'll do is we'll say plus sine x, and then all of this is evaluated from negative pi up to pi. And so now we'll start evaluating. We'll throw pi in for x. We'll say minus pi cosine pi plus sine pi minus, in parentheses, minus again, and then minus once more minus pi cosine of minus pi plus sine of minus pi. It's worth noting that, of course, on the unit circle, whenever you do this, if you go to positive pi, you end up here at 180 degrees, and if you go to negative pi, you end up at the same place. So writing negative pi in these angles is kind of redundant, but for the purposes of making this appear straightforward, I put them in there. It's the same thing though as just writing pi for the angles. And so to evaluate this, we'll look at cosine of pi, which is negative 1. So this is negative pi times negative 1, which is just pi. Sine of pi is 0, and then we have cosine at negative pi, which is the same as cosine at negative 1, which is negative 1, times negative pi, which becomes positive pi, but then there's another negative here, so we'll simplify all of this to just be negative pi, and then sine at negative pi is also 0. And so if we write all of this back down, what we've got is pi minus negative pi, which means we actually have pi plus pi, which equals 2 pi. And that is the solution to our integral. If you have any other questions or any other calculus or physics problems you want me to do, leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, I hope that you found this helpful.